Hey guys, this is a Nutone veranda. Even though this looks like the Veranda Deluxe with the ornate sideband and the cool Nutone badge brackets, this is technically a Veranda 2. It is a rare version of the Veranda 2 that was made when they switched production overseas. It has a spinner motor in there with the flywheel attached to it and is 3-speed. The earlier ones that looked like this were variable speed, and then the subsequent ones had a rubber flywheel and more conventional blade brackets. So this one, somebody had replaced the pull chain with a standard L123 pull chain. These use an L121 plus 2 pull chain, although the way they're wired, L to 1 is high, L to 2 is low, and L to 1 and 2 is medium. I replaced it with a rotary control just because I had that on hand, and it seemed like an easier way to do it. I've done that before for Nutones. So let's go, whoops, high, medium, low. Now let's just let it start on low. 0.29 on low. It's rated on high at 0.75. Model number is, what, PFD-52?
Yep.
Okay, Metal Pete's here, by the way, if you can't tell. Got another Nutone to test, and then if we have time, we'll get to some industrials, because I've got an industrial that I've been waiting for Metal Pete to test with me, so hopefully we can get to that today. Okay. So there's low. These came unipack with the teak blades, unlike the earlier verandas, which you could pick stencil or cane or anything else. You want to take us to medium?
Yeah.
So off, high, medium, 0.5. And this is the era of Nutones that had those silly rubber grommets in the blade brackets. So the blades do not fit flush on the brackets. That's why it's wobbling a little bit. It's much like a similar problem that Hunters had. Easy fix would be to put washers in there, or just cut the little things that hold the grommets out. You can turn it to high and use shorter screws, but just for testing purposes, I just used the stock stuff.
Okay, what do we got?
High is 0.66.
Okay, it's a little under, but not too.
Is that bearing noise I hear? Yeah, there's a faint bearing noise. It's a little bit slower on high than I expected but I could be just my memory. It still seems to be pretty impressive. Let's see what it does back here. No, you can still feel it back here. It's probably about the same as the, it's probably about the same. These use a stamp spinner motor. Yeah, there's some bearing noise developing. Okay, medium, low, off, reverse. Yep, we'll do spin down. Probably hasn't been run on high in forever because of the replacement pull chain, so, you know, bearings are probably... We'll add a little bit of a shock. I actually kind of like the rotary control. I think it's kind of cool to have that instead of pull chain, but then of course you can't have it on a ceiling where you can't reach unless using a wall control.
Yeah.
So 0.34, so we're drawing more on reverse.
Okay.
You can go ahead and change it. 0.58, reverse medium.
Okay.
Let it sit there for a minute, let it get up to speed. It's not quite up to speed yet. Okay. 0.71. And there's definite bearing noise in reverse. I couldn't quite tell in forward if it was bearing noise or not, but that's definitely bearing noise. I'm doing trying to see if I can trick it. You itching to do the controls, Metal Pete?
Sure.
I figured as much. He likes to do the controls because they're metal. Look at all that metal. See? That thing's pretty heavy too. If you pick that up, that's a
I set it up.
solid steel. So, yeah.
Okay,
So,
we'll do
quite metal.
decade.
Yep.
Alright, we'll start with 1. Nothing. 2. Oh, I thought I saw something, but no. 3. Oh, there we go.
What are we drawing?
3 at 0.14. So, 4, we're at 0.19. Flopping back to 0.2, so 5, we're at 0.25. 6 at 0.30, so the exact low. So 7, we're at 0.34. 8 at 0.39. 9 at 0.43. 10, we're at 0.46. I'm just going to go right to 12. 12, we're at 0.49. 13 at 0.52. 14 at 0.54. 15, 0.56. 16, 0.58. 17, 0.59. Flopping back between 0.6. I'll do 8, which is 18. We're at 0.61. 19, 0.62, 20, 0.63. I could probably go just a little more because of 0.6. I'm going to go 21, 0.63.
Now, I certainly have no objection to you going all the way up, but there's really not too much point in testing a fan above 20 if it's already really close to high, simply because wall controls don't go above 20.
Sure. Okay.
Well, I take that back. A Fanimation Palisade wall control goes up to, I think, 25.
Okay. Okay, so we're practically there. 21.
Okay.
I don't think I could do 22, but
What's that?
not even moving.
Okay, well, let's check it out. Let's just for curiosity's sake. So let's go
20. Oh.
Okay, we're at 0.67 if I go all the way up.
Point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably too high.
So, yeah, 28. It's about as high as you can go safely.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's those blades. See, though, this is what I was talking about with the rubber grommets.
Yeah.
So they're supposed to sit more like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay. You want to take us on the solid state
Yeah.
tour of...
Here we go.
Now, this appears to be the exact same motor that's in all spinner motor Nutones that use a stamp motor.
I just started.
Same as the Sea Island. And
0.15. I'm.
0.15 is where we're starting at.
Yep.
As the Sea Island and the Hacienda and the Hug the Ceiling seems to be the same. It's interesting that they switched to stamped motors for all their residential fans and then continued the cast motors
On the pro line.
on the Pro lines until they switched OEMs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to go up to 0.33. I'm right at 1 o'clock. I'm going to go right to 12.42.
It's pretty quiet with that solid state control.
Yeah, amazingly.
Yeah, I like this fan. Is this a fan you would consider swapping into your bedroom at some point?
Possible, if I could find one.
I mean, you could always borrow mine. You know, I got more fans than I have places to hang fans.
Sure, of course. I would try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to change the mounting bracket back again.
Well, I would just use, if you were to hang this in your bedroom, I would use the down rod and the mounting bracket from the Fasco.
Oh, is it the same half-inch?
Yep, half-inch threaded.
Okay, then yeah.
That's what I would do, at least, with something like this, because I think the Fasco vaulted canopy would look appropriate on this. The new.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm at 11 o'clock. I'm getting 0.5. 10 o'clock. 0.57. Might as well just take us to high since I'm almost at 0.6.
0.65.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is really close.
Turn it off and we'll do 0 to high. Yeah, this thing does very well in the solid state control. I'm a bit surprised for a stamp spinner motor. Okay, so I'm going to keep the camera on the fan. I'm going to watch the control. So go ahead. Goes up to 0.66, so it doesn't exceed. It does not exceed.
Trying to remember those fans in the church of these.
Uh-huh.
Were those on solid state or?
They were on 3 or 4 speed controls. I can't remember which.
Oh, okay.
And they were also the K55 motor versions.
All right.
Okay, well that's the extent of this video here. So thanks for watching, and Metal Pete and I will show you some more fans today.